Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for this episode 21 here on Silverrun with me, Farmer Murphy. Well, we're still in November. It's actually the next day. I did plant some more trees up on that hillside there. I got all our grass baled, wrapped, and picked up, and it's in our shelter here. And we have currently 171 bales in there, of which 23 are hay. All the rest is silage. Now, I was thinking I might not see it till spring, but I decided to do this pre-winter wrap-up because there were a few things I wanted to share with you, and I didn't want to wait till spring. So this might be a bit of a shorter video, but it's just getting us kind of lined up for what's going to happen in spring. I went and I upgraded our baler. I just can't stand the narrow pickups on those other balers. It's not even, the stopping is mildly annoying, but the fact that you almost have to make 2 runs to get all the grass off the field, it just drives me crazy. So I did put in a quick bale, or no, sorry, not the quick, just the regular quick bale. I am using the standard bale sizes though, and I put it in our Kubota delivery here, and we actually came out ahead on that deal. Our other baler, we sold it for more than what we paid for that. Where we didn't come out ahead is on this bad boy. I went and upgraded our excavator, and the reason I did that was that smaller one just on those hillsides there, some of them, it was down to 1 and 2 kilometers an hour trying to climb up those hills. And the hillsides that I want to replant that we're currently working on are steeper. Maybe much steeper is a bit of an exaggeration, but are definitely steeper. And I was concerned it wouldn't even climb up there. So because we had just bought it, we didn't lose too much, but I did go and upgrade to this unit here. So that's why our money is down significantly from when I left you. We were over 100 grand. But I realized when I was editing, I saw something and I had made a mistake. And let me show you what this can do. You can unload that head. Now, I don't know why I had it in my mind that couldn't be done, that wouldn't unload. So once you loaded it up, the trees had to stay till they're all planted. Don't know where that idea came from. Like I said, I've never used this before, but that's what I had in my head. So that's why I was saying, well, I need to buy more heads and I need money for that. No, I don't. I can unload it and I can buy a different pallet and load it up. So I wanted to straighten that out before things got along too far. So does it say how many we have trees in there? 184. So I planted roughly just about 60 trees on that hillside. So I will grab some other tree types and kind of go and fill them in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for those other trees to become more visible. But I wanted to clear that up. So one other thing is that if you have been following along with the Valley Spring Let's Play, you'll notice there hasn't been an episode for a while, and that doesn't mean I've abandoned it. It's just right now, at a particular time of year, I have an incredible amount of off-camera work. We are going through the last grass cutting on there and through till spring, and basically, not that there isn't a significant amount of off-camera work here on Silverrun and on Bloomfield, but I'm concentrating on those because I can get 2 episodes a week out on those 2, and it's just any extra time I'm putting into Bloomfield. So the Bloomfield when I get an episode done, there'll be bonus episodes that I throw in, but I'm trying to, get out 2 episodes a week, and if I concentrated on Valley Spring, I just don't think I could do it. So they are coming. Be patient. We are going to finish that challenge out, but that's just the story there. All right, so I'm going to meet you down at the field, the grass field that we're going to plow out, and we'll talk some more while we're working down there. So we'll see you there. Now, I know we've done lots of this before, nothing new, but I thought we might as well be doing something while we're talking. So I'm going to plow this out and make it a proper field. And of course the steps are I plow it, I scan it, I lime it, then I'm going to have to rock pick it. You know the drill. But I've gone back and forth on what I would do in this field. Originally I was thinking to do crops, and then when I was doing the grass I was thinking, man, you know, we might be smarter financially to do grass, because we'll make more money off a grass field than we will off of crop in here. I think I got a little wide there, but I'll clean that up. I do want to leave some room, and you'll understand why in just a moment. But what I've decided I think I'm going to do is, when I was working on the grass fields up by our iron furnace there, I got looking at our cotton field across the way, and it, you know, it's maybe a large field for us on here, but it's really not that large a field overall. And I'm thinking we're going to put cotton in here. Now, because we definitely want it to be worthwhile for us to lease a cotton harvester, because those machines are pretty darn pricey, and we want it to be worth it. And also we want to have enough cotton, hopefully, to run our at least one spinnery, but ideally both spinneries full-time on cotton year-round. So I thought, you know what, we'll put cotton in here, and if it turns out we have more than enough cotton off that one field, great, we can do something else with this. But if not, we can keep running cotton, because anything else we put in here would just be for cash crop. We wouldn't need any, there's no other crops we need for productions or anything like that. And I'm hoping to have enough fabric that we can put in a tailor and make clothing, which is very profitable. And that was part of the reason for putting in the additional sheep pens. So that is the plan. We'll throw cotton in here in the spring. I know you've seen quite a bit of plowing, but we'll go ahead and spend some time on here, so like it's not a 5-minute episode or something. And like I said, I'll take a look. Yeah, I definitely went out a little bit. I'll clean that up a little bit off camera. Now, what I thought I originally was thinking I'd do for the winter is I would just save up, you know, just keep our productions full. We won't have any real farm work, but you know, we'll have to, you know, harvest some trees, keep the productions full. I'm hoping to plant some trees. Like I said, my goal is not to replace, well, so far the 1,100 trees we've cut down, but you know, and that number is just going to keep going up. But like I said, to replant that hillside, I don't know how many plots of land we'll need, but I was like, again, I'm going from memory from someplace that those planted trees grew pretty fast. I was hoping that we could just move back and forth between two plots, but maybe we'll need to do 3. I don't know. But that was kind of my thought, is we'd own 3 tracts of land, or 2 or 3, and we just log, plant, and then go back and log. The other thought I had too is, you know, forestry companies don't really own the land. They just get a lease on it, take the logs off, and they're granted a lease. And that's the other way we could play it, is you know, buy the land, take the logs off, replant the trees, sell it back, you know. But I'm not thinking that we need to do that. We can actually retain ownership. We're making enough money, I think. But if money was an issue, we could do that. But anyways, I got kind of sidetracked there. Sorry about that. What we're going to do this winter is, if I waited and did everything at spring, it would kind of slow our progress down, because we'll definitely have money to do things throughout the winter. So what I'm going to do is Like the next thing I think I'll put in is I'll go after the biogas plant, because I believe it's only 55,000 if memory serves, and we've got silage, we've got sugar beets that we could be processing. Is when I have the money to do it, I'll go ahead and put it in, and I'll just do a short recording of that. We'll note what time it is, maybe like a 5-minute recording or something, and I'll just hang on to those throughout the winter. I'll just record these little vignettes, if you want to call them that, whenever I do something of significance. But there won't be enough other things to wrap a whole episode around it. And as part of the first episode in the spring, we'll do a review. I don't know if I'll make a montage out of it, or maybe we'll just tie all the little pieces of recordings together. But something like that is what I'll do. So we'll see what happened. You won't get left out of anything, but we can continue to progress through the winter. But like I said, it just won't be enough content, or we'll be struggling to make a full episode. So that's the plan there. We have 2 more productions in town to buy, and I have checked, they both need long planks. So I will probably wait on those a little bit, just because we're just going to have to buy some long planks, and we could buy them for the ship, and just put everything else on distributing. The sawmills may be able to keep up. They just wouldn't be able to have that. I think it's 9 pallets we need for the ship, or boat, I suppose I should say. Really, I don't think it would qualify as a ship. And we'd still make money on it, obviously. I can't remember. I think it would cost us, if I remember, I did it once, about 40,000 to buy the long planks. We have no issue supplying everything else. So instead of it being like $180,000 that we get off of the boat build, we'd be down to 140. Still pretty good. But we have those to put in. And then before we're done, I would like to put the spinner in, or no, sorry, check that, the tailer. I'm hoping we can get enough wool and cotton that we can not only supply the boat building, but a tailer as well. And then cows, chickens, and a dairy. And then I think we'll be done. We'll have accomplished everything. We will own all the productions and have them back up and running. We will have built the roller coaster and have started the tourism, along with Mikey's carvings in the museum, to get the tourism dollars back. So we'll have made that commitment. And of course, every one of those productions or activities or events, tourist attractions, I guess that's the word I should use, they would all create jobs in the community. Of course, then you add on all the productions we're adding, we definitely will have fulfilled our commitment I think we made to the town in the beginning to get things revitalized. Well, I'll quit yakking here for a little bit. I'll sit back and let you enjoy the sounds of the tractor work for a couple minutes, and then I think we'll probably wrap it up there. Like I said, it'll be a little bit of a shorter episode, but there's just some things I wanted to cover before I just suddenly showed up in spring. So sit back and enjoy the old McCormick at work. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but I did prep all our grass fields too. So that I did that this morning before you guys joined me. So they're all been mulched, limed, and fertilized. So I'll bring you the when I bring you back in spring. It'll be when we're ready to plant all these fields. We'll have a fair number of fields we need to plant. And I guess we'll need to get a planter because I don't think our seeder will do cotton. So I'll have to make sure we've got enough money to do that. So that'll be something new for us. And the cotton harvester, I think we'll just be leasing. And you know what? I've got a question for any of you that are watching, because all I've ever done is cotton contracts, and not a lot of those. But I do know the John Deere cotton harvester makes a smaller cotton bale than the international, or case one, I should say. But I thought I heard, or again, it's coming from someplace, but I can't remember where, that with the John Deere one, even though it does a smaller round bale, you can't unload a partial bale, where the case one, you can unload a partial bale. I think it's, if it's over 5,000 liters or something like that, it seems to me. So if any of you who are watching know that and could throw it down in the comments, I would appreciate it. Because my plan right now is to lease it, unless of course one comes on sale on the cheap, and that's why I'm asking. So if I lease it, I'll just lease the case one, because it is cheaper, and I know you can unload a partial bale, because when I do contracts, I would always unload a couple 5,000 liter bales, so that I wouldn't have to deliver any more than I absolutely had to. So I'd have a couple 5,000s and another 10,000 liter bale set aside. So when I was getting close, I'd calculate which ones I would need to deliver to complete the contract. Well, that's 15 minutes of plowing. I don't know how much plowing you guys want to sit and watch, but I think that'll probably make, what, a 20-minute episode. That's not so bad, and there wasn't a whole lot of silence, I don't think. So I think we'll leave it there, because you have seen a lot of this, I know. But I will get this plowed out and all turned around this month, and then I'll proceed with our plan and work our way till spring. So next time I see you, it will be spring, and I'm looking forward to another year here on Silverrun. So, but for now, I'll leave you there. So if you're still with me, really appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, encourage you to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see when other content like this lands, hit that old notification bell. But for this episode here on Silverrun, it's Farmer Murphy signing off.